So yeah, so only one game as of right now that the Dallas Cowboys are currently favored in. So that lets you know what Vegas thinks of us, what the media thinks of us, what the NFL thinks of us, right? Cherish it. Cherish it. Own it. Like, this is a situation that we never get to be in, y'all. Dallas Law. So that's getting to my next point, right? If Trayvon, and I haven't heard much about this, right? Trayvon should be mid-season, possibly, maybe pup. So what, 4 games, possibly? 4 to 6. Overshown, they said he pushed that he could be back by Thanksgiving. Though I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say he should, but you know what I'm saying? To each his own, right? We need a corner that's going to be day one ready. We need a corner that is day one ready. Day one ready. So, you need to call your old pal and Stephon Gilmore and say, can you give me 4 games, bro? Can you give me 4? Can you give me 4? Can you give me 4? Right? We got A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. Can you give me 4, maybe? 5? A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. Well, Slim, I mean, oof. Slim, Slim, bro, I ain't even going to mention that. I would lose my mind. I would kiss Stephen Jones on his damn cheek if he did that. If Stephen Jones went out there and got me George Pickens and turned around and traded for Jalen Ramsey, I'd kiss that man on the cheek. No Diddy. You know what I'm saying? No Diddy. I would kiss Stephen Jones on the goddamn cheek if he went and got me Jalen Ramsey. But you better go get somebody. You better get somebody, because you got A.J. Brown and Smitty. You got Malik Neighbors, right? You got Roman Dunze, Luther Burden. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I mean, he might. You know what I'm saying? He might. I don't give a damn. He give me Jalen Ramsey. You know what I'm saying? No. Facial cheeks, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all going way too Diddy. That's way too Diddy party for me, T-Center. That's way too Diddy party. You know what I'm saying? No. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know what I'm saying, the first floor of the Diddy party cheek. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't going to the secret rooms. That's secret room cheeks you talking about. You know what I'm saying? Hell no. You know what I'm saying? This is level 1. You know what I'm saying? On the cheek. You know what I'm saying? You know, y'all ain't taking me to the back rooms of the Diddy party, man. But yeah, Gilmore, somebody, because to bank on Siobhan Revel, right? I know he was on a treadmill. I love it, right? Love the player. Had a first round grade on him. Don't force this kid back off an ACL injury and then toss him out there versus A.J. Brown. And don't force this kid out there on an ACL recovery and toss him out there versus Malik Neighbors. You know what I'm saying? So here is my concern, right? Salute to Boss. Salute to Lou. Salute to so many other great Cowboys content creators. Y'all are spoiled as hell to get some great Cowboys content. I'll say that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just tooting the horn of the team because I'm a part of it. But y'all get some damn good content, right? Other teams do not get this, right? I know that their hashtag is winter is coming, right? I want to tweak it. Winter is here, y'all. Winter is here. We go to Philly week 1 on the road. It is here. You better go get your coats now, right? And here's the thing. Even if you want to put an emphasis on stopping the run, right now, there is nothing stopping any of these teams from airing you the hell out. If you are lucky enough to sell out and stop the run, what is stopping them from airing you the hell out? We got to go get a one tech now, a real one, not a guy, right? Not a big body guy. Back in 2019 he was a first round pick. No. You need a guy at one tech. You need a guy at corner. I will be the sacrificial lamb and say, I'll roll with Javonte and Jadon and Deuce and Hunter and Miles Sanders. I will sacrifice the running back position, but you need a one tech right now, ASAP, and you need a corner right now. Right now. Because going into this schedule that you're not even really acquitted for right now, adapted for right now, right? With no corners and no interior defensive line, it's I don't want to say the S word, but it's just not smart, right? It is just not smart. And here's the caveat. We like Deron Bland, walking pick sixes, but after the foot injury, he didn't look the same. So you are relying on, is Deron Bland really that guy? Or is he just a good guy, right? I think he's a damn good player, right? And then Kair Elam, Siobhan Revel, Caelen Carson. No, not with DJ Moore, Roman Dunze, Colston Loveland, and Luther Burden. Matthew Golden, Ted McMillan, Marvin Harrison, Xavier Worthy, Rasheed Rice, Amon-Ra St. Brown, J-Mo, Jordan Addison, Justin Jefferson, Lad McConkey, Quentin Johnson, Trey Harris. You got to go get some corners. Real ones. You need a real corner. If you got to overpay, you got to overpay. You need to go get a defensive tackle one tech, but you also need a real corner. If you want to leave the offense alone, fine, right? I would love Nick Chubb, right? We'll talk about Breece Hall in a second. I would love to trade for Breece Hall too now, right? Because I'm like, oh, people are like, Tuck, you want to trade for Breece Hall? Yeah, now, after the draft. Before the draft, I was like, hell no, I can just draft me a Breece Hall and be good with it. Now, but there is a red blinking light, y'all, at one tech and corner.